Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Jackson. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. George Kittle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Luck now to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Luck. And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, high 7.
Again, Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
I'm here all day.
Check 52.
Check safety, check safety.
Tight dog, tight dog.
Here we go on 4th. Luck. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Check, check. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Bell.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now the pass finally gets right into the hands of Eric Ebron. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Locke. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
Hey, Zoo. Mike 20. Let's go, D.
There we go, Mike
11. Let's put him on the buses.
They are going for it. It's Locke. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Luck on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
On second and 10, Locke. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
Mike 20. Target. Check.
Strong right.
Watch twins.
Throwing again is Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Locke. And he's going to go down again. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Bell. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
To throw on second and 6. Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Max Crosby in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now it's Jackson.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely, 4 sacks. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you. If you just
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Switch. Check. Fresno.
After the sack on first down, Luck, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hey, check 24.
Hurry.
Third and long, it's Luck. To the right side to Eric Ebron. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
Kill.
Let's go, Mexico.
Kill.
They're going to go. It's Luck. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
On second down now, it's Bell. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Chiefs.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Max Crosby racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now it's Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
10 yards on the play. It's second.
On second down, it's Hines, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll try the left side. Hines. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
It's now 3rd and 9.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, 4 down. Check. Crunch. Watch the motion.
Go ahead, go.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
To throw is Love. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. On first and 10, Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing on third down, Love. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They go play action with Jackson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's fourth.
It's now fourth down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, here's Love. And able to find Kirk complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Now a first down throw, Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. They're going to try and run, and he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Now Jackson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Snags it for the pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They run the counter. It's Hines. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, Hines. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Let's go right here.
On.
Switch. Check 3. Deuce. Check 3.
On 4th down, Locke. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Locke. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught. 39 yards there, a big one. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Luck now to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Get ready.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
On second down now, it's Bell. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. The Chiefs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. And that will be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
44's money. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Room here to run. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. That last effort is noteworthy because he just passed Tony Dorsett on the all-time rushing list. Dorsett had 12,739.
Well, rather fitting because Tony Dorsett, one of his nicknames, the Hawk. And this guy just flew right past him.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
I can't believe they even let you play. Kill. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Watch the ass. Watch the go.
After the penalty, it's Bell. He's to the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive.
Oh, this is blocked. The Colts have it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30, past the 20. And he's all the way into the end zone. And so much for losing the lead with the 2 points there. This game's back to even. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Mike 20, Mike 11Z. That's the way. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, Haywood.
Now Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game.
Let's go, Mexico. Alert 3. Crawl. Hold the look. Hold. Mike 20. Go. There we go, Mike 20.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
12.
Mike 20. We own
Colts going on 4th. It's Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And no, it's incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Bell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Important extra point up and through, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Go. Check 3. Kill. He's checking. Crack.
Now it's Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. A huge play that time for the Colts. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. He's back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Mike, check.
12. Get that quarterback. And all comes. 22 jet bomber. Check 4. 49. Check 49.
Check.
12. 25. Check 25. Pilot, 64. Weak. Ready.
Luck now to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So Tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Let's go. 44, Mike, 44. Check. 44 is Mike, 44 is Mike. Check.
Here's Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Mike, hey, tight. 44, Mike. 44. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Throwing now is Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And give him a gain of 37.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This to almost certainly win the football game. And they're not going to get the kickoff in time. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Check.
Here's Bell. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Jackson now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They run the counter. It's Hines. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chiefs, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.